Hey, you know, it can be really frustrating for attorneys, in particular estate planning attorneys, to just go day by day and the phone doesn't ring, the inquiries don't come, the business doesn't come in. It's frustrating, really, competitive out there, estate planning, people procrastinate, so it's hard to get people to get really excited about estate planning, even though they should. So I want to go over just maybe a couple of things that attorneys who want to successfully grow their estate planning practice, get ideal clients and get them on a consistent basis. What are a couple of things that they can do to really both jumpstart things and see some long-term success? So purpose of this video, just give you maybe a long-term play and a short-term strategy that you should implement to attract more and better estate planning law clients who want to engage you and retain you to provide estate planning legal services. First thing I'll go through is what's a really good long-term play, or a long-term strategy. Play sounds kind of cheesy. Long-term strategy, what I'd suggest is do exactly what you're watching me here, which is make videos. You can Google 5 million reasons why video is effective, it's popular, consumers like educating themselves through video, and really video just like this, shot on your phone, doesn't cost anything, put on YouTube, all of it's free, which is beautiful. So now the key here is, and I called it a long-term strategy, because when you make one video and you post it on YouTube and it gets 0 reviews, you look it up every day, you get up and you look at and you see no views, well, that's because this only works as a long-term strategy. So if once a week or twice a week you're making videos and you're making kind of high quality content videos, what does that mean? It means that you're taking those questions that you get kind of all the time from your prospective clients and you're explaining that subject matter in video. So what makes it the right content is that people want to understand that content because they're asking you the questions about that. So really important that you focus on high quality content. Do your best job you can do, educating your community about some aspect of estate planning legal services. Don't just get on there and sell and say, call me, I'm a great attorney. Don't do that. Educate. Your prospective clients will really appreciate the fact that you're making things simpler for them, enabling them to understand what their concerns should be and how to address them. Give great value on your videos. Don't worry about selling. And then do it consistently. That's really the key. So what is consistently? That's up to you. Maybe it's once a week. Maybe it's 3 times a week. Maybe it's once a month. But make sure it's consistent. Don't get all excited. Do a couple of videos and not get any return and then just drop it. So just from my own experience, you can look on my YouTube channel, Rabalais Estate Planning, and you'll see hundreds of videos. And you don't get to see the statistics I see, but if you did see the statistics that I see on my channel, you'll see that about for the first year, there was no activity. I mean, maybe, heck, 3, 4, 5 views per day. And then I got serious about the consistency after about a year. And then over the course of the next year, boy, that activity really, really jumped. I focused on consistency. I focused on high quality, didn't focus on selling and talking about how great I was. I just tried to provide good value. Also, I tried as hard as I could not to focus on views and how many likes and all that. That's really, the focus shouldn't be on that. It should be on quality content consistently. So now I'm about 2.5 years, maybe 3 years into my channel. This isn't a lot in YouTube standards, but when I checked just before I made this video, my law firm's channel has had about over 178,000 views, By the way, each view averages a little bit more than 5 minutes long, so there's a lot of engagement going on there. And it really just takes one view by the right person to create a new client for yourself. So that's a great long-term strategy, but if you're just going to kind of try it and then drop it, then don't even try it. If you're going to be an estate planning attorney, be an estate planning attorney for the long haul. Just say, this is what I'm going to do, and I'm going to do what I need to do to get people to want to use my services. Realize it's a long-term strategy. And then there's just so many other things that you can do with those videos. You can put it on blogs and LinkedIn and Facebook, your company page. Clients will come in and say, the reason that I'm here is because I watched one video or 5 videos or 15 videos. So there's a gazillion other uses for those videos. Next, I want to hit on the short-term strategy. And as estate planning lawyers, we can kind of drum up business fairly quickly through the effective use of presentations, seminars, whatever you want to call it. The old days are really over as far as estate planning seminars. The old days where lawyers would spend many, many thousands of dollars either advertising in the newspaper or sending out mailers, inviting people perhaps to some restaurant or some facility that they had to rent out, hoping that a certain number would come. And if it was done at a restaurant, they'd get a lot of what I call, plate lickers, and just a really not an efficient use of time, money, expertise. So these days, really the short-term strategy I want to really go over with you, introduce to you, it's those in-office presentations. And you market them on, among other places, but really you focus your marketing on using Facebook. And so what you do is you get the right headline, the right text, the right video invitation. You market it to the right people, the right age, the right geographic area. They have interest, and then you lead them, your marketing leads them to the right landing page where they really want to fill out that landing page to reserve their seat. You offer them some bonuses, that really high value bonuses that they can get for registering and attending your seminar. And then when they come to the seminar, they're there for one reason and one reason only, to get that information. There's no meal, there's no money being spent, it's in your conference room, and they're there for the information. And so with Facebook, boy, it really these days is very efficient. You can spend maybe $20 a day for 7 days. For those of you who are a little math challenged, that's $140. And get a conference room full of people, maybe get 2, 3, 4 clients out of the presentation, whatever your kind of dollar value is per client, you do the math. And that can be really an effective use of minimal marketing dollars. But again, you got to do it right. And I will tell you, that short-term strategy works best if you also have employed the long-term strategy. Because the people who see those advertisements, they're on the computer and they may sign up to come to your presentation, and while they're there, they're Googling, estate planning in your area. And if you've employed the video long-term strategy the right way, they're going to start to see all of that, and they're going to start to watch all of that, either on their phone, their tablet, their computer, or their TV. And now when they come in, they know you better. And they like you because they've seen that you're really good at educating on these important topics. So they've come to your seminar, they've watched 3 or 4 or 5 of your videos. They're kind of ready to act. So those 2 strategies work together, along with a number of other strategies. They all work together to really start to set you apart and put you in a position where you can start to recognize a steady flow of, estate planning, legal services clients. So hope that helps. I'm, when you see this, I'm either putting together or have already put together a course, an online course for lawyers who want to build their estate planning practice. If you're interested, you can let me know. But I hope you implement those strategies. If you have any comments or questions about that, just drop them in the comments below. Happy to engage in a conversation about effective strategies to help estate planning lawyers. It's hard out there, so I want to make sure that we can use this as a platform to help other people do what they need to do efficiently, grow their practice faster, have more success. I'm Paul Rabalais. Hope you have a great day.